have a $100 donation from Miniman who says, I had to donate for Panga's run since he's the guy who got me into speedrunning in the first place. Or watching speedruns anyway. I'll let him choose where it goes. We have a $50 donation from Retro Gamer Ranting who says, I've watched AGDQ and SGDQ every year from the very first day they have started. Last year, I introduced speedrunning and AGDQ to my sons. This year, my oldest son can't wait to get home from school so we can see what game is being run next. As you've shown me and my kids, I hope the next generation of speedrunners are as all kind and as generous with their time, skill, and donations as you all are. You make me proud to be a gamer. Keep up the good work and let's kill cancer. We have a $25 donation from Dejin, who says, decided to donate another $25. These runs are so great, in my opinion, because you can see the love the runners have for the titles, and the explanations really inspire gamers to pick up their favorites and try speedrunning. Love all the work everyone's doing. Put this towards the Symphony of the Night bonus incentive. And remember to keep donating towards that, because we have not met that incentive quite yet. The Soten, Richter, all bosses. We have a $100 donation from Lazy Boy W who says, you guys are awesome. Been watching for years and so happy to be off this week to watch. Good luck to all the runners. Money goes to Announcer's Choice. I have a $100 donation from Bowie who says, Super Mario Maker races were brilliant. Very nice touch on an already great event. Save those animals, people. We have a $75 donation from Dororgar who says, that Mario Maker race was insane. Great job, guys. We have a $150 donation from JBTW who says, thanks to all the runners for their hard work. We have a $50 donation from Sokar who says, it's past 4 a.m. in Germany, but I'm glad I stuck around for Mario Maker. Donation choice goes to Mario Maker MVP Dram55. We have an $11.11 donation from Tech X Plays who says, sending a little bling into AGDQ. Get it? I'll see myself out. Donation amount goes to Seth's Choice. $50 from Jordan S, who says, when I first saw Mario Maker come out, my first thought was the GDQ team would have a field day with it, and boy, did they ever. Truly an exciting thing to watch. I'm glad between work and lack of sleep, I was able to see the glory that is the Mario block. Keep up the good work, and I look forward to the rest of the runs.
Oh, with that up?
Yeah.
People will notice that.
Yeah, we got it.
All right, we're good. All right, everyone. Welcome to the first Super Mario World run of the evening. I guess I'll do introductions once you guys start. Or I could do it now, actually. To my left right here, we have SethBling. Yeah, you can clap. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's brace the
That's why I'm
claps.
saying his name. Right here we have XXV Area 51, aka Aaron. That's his good name. Right here is Carl Sagan. And to Carl's right is Dotsarecool.
So the hold up. I think we're gonna do that. While waiting, you think we could say who we are too?
All right. Let me. All right, we're good. Okay. Do you guys want me to do the countdown? All right. You guys all good? All right, on go. Right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hype!
All right, so this is Zero Exit. It's a run where they're going to warp to the credits. You can kind of think of it in two pieces. One is they actually write code with Koopa shells that tells the game to change the game mode to credits. And the other half of the run is more setting up the game and kind of telling it to jump to that code. So they'll be doing all sorts of crazy glitches. Right now, the beginning is pretty basic. They just need to play the first 2 levels straight out. And all they need is the Fire Flower and Yoshi. I could also talk about some of the history. Actually, it was 1 year ago from possibly today. It was last AGDQ where SethBling came to me, and this run had been done on emulator, and it was by Jeff W. And people didn't even believe that it was real at first.
Yeah, all the testers thought he like cheated.
Yeah, everyone thought he cheated. And really what he did is he took Master Jones' notes. Master Jones is, he's the one who created the task of this, and the task is ridiculous. I mean, how fast is it?
It's about 41 seconds.
Yeah, it's 41 seconds. It's very fast, and he uses crazy multi-tap controller inputs to work to credits. And Jeff W. basically took his notes and found another way, an RTA viable way to warp to the credits. Then a year later, at last AGDQ, Seth found out about it and made some strats safer, took Jeff's notes, and performed it on console.
That was the first time anyone's ever done that before.
First time it's ever been done on console, and it actually blew up. Like it was like news everywhere. Yeah, and then after that, Dotsarecool and P4+2 kind of helped this make the world record route, which actually Penga has next to me. And now this is a different route. This is actually the marathon safe route, which is thanks to Mr. Cheese. They found a way that there's no RNG involved.
So right now they're about to do a glitch which involves getting 2 Yoshis. Unlike Super Mario Maker, only one shows up. It's never intended to have 2. But once you kill one, you magically end up under him, as seen on Seth's and Dot's. Now if you notice on Dotsarecool screen, you have a Halloween Mario. So basically how the game is coded, you can only have 4 power-up stage, which is small, big, feather, and fire flower. And you're all given a specific values. Fire flower is the highest value of 3, and you're never intended to get anything higher than 3, which is what this glitch is abusing. You are supposed to get to a PI, or power incrementation state of 6, so they have to do this glitch a total of 3 times. So now Dots has a fruit snack Mario kind of shape.
All right, and you can see the guys getting close on the screen. They need to be, I believe it's pixel perfect on that brown platform when they spit out the shell, and 7 or 8 frames they have to actually spit the shell.
Yes, and the block duplication is also 1 frame.
Yeah, so you might see them take a couple tries, but everyone should get it eventually. And since they already beat the level once, you can just start select out if you have trouble with something. So looks like Dots is
going for his final one.
He's going for the final.
And once you get to that last state, you go back to YI2 and perform the rest of the glitch.
So this part, if you look at Dotsarecool screen, this is where you could say he's writing the code, and it's done with Koopa shells. And he'll also most likely be getting very close to the TV. Every one of these placements that he's spinning the shell is pixel perfect, and it corresponds to some kind of assembly code.
They have to be spit out in a specific order as well, in a specific position.
All right, looks like Seth is also giving it a go. Here comes Carl. So once Dots finishes this, the last piece of the puzzle is to collect.
Oh yeah, pay attention how he walks and runs.
Yeah.
He's doing kind of a wop motion.
All right, yeah, pay attention to Dot's screen right here.
So the final part is you actually use 2 controllers for this. He is pressing. Oh well, the. Oh.
Okay, so what can happen is if any of the aforementioned things are wrong, you can crash. Obviously, there's different types of crashes. And here goes Carl. He's putting the shells in position now. Oh.
Basically, the final piece is you actually have to press left, down, select Y and B on a separate controller. And it's very important to do it on player 2s because that's how the code is actually executed and you actually warp to the credits.
All right, so here goes Carl.
He got
There
it!
it goes.
He got it!
And as you can see, the graphics are a little bit glitched, like they're cut off on the right side of the screen. All right. Here goes Aaron counting. Well, I don't know, dude. Don't ask me.
Here goes Aaron. You got it.
Oh, there you
Nice.
go. Nice. So, because you're power up incrementation 6, when you collect the mushroom, the one up, that's part of why all this crazy
that's where
stuff
it's
happens.
executed, and that's where it warps to the credits.
All right. Yeah. All right, so up next we have the 96 exit run, which is also a 4-player race. And yeah,
We have 4 of the best in the world.
yeah, 4 of the
coming
best
together.
players in the world. So everyone look forward to that. It should be a great one.
All right, so up next, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's the Super Mario World 96 exit race between Kakusho, Akisto, X Paco, and Trumez. But first, we're going to read a couple donations. So this one's interesting. We have a $69.69 donation from Derek W., who says, this donation is from Area 51's older, better-looking brother. Growing up, Aaron was always kicking my butt in every video game we played. It all started with Mario. It's been amazing watching you put your heart and soul into the game. We're all very proud of you. Good luck. P.S. Did you know they make other video games, too? Can't tell an SMW runner that. All right, we have a $10 donation from an SMW crew member, Zero Maverick, who says, good luck to all the SMW runners tonight. I'm super sad that I can't be there for this. P.S. Truman, don't let me down on this race. The punishment would be stealing your giant Pikachu, and my punishment would be trying to fit that thing out the window. Thanks, Zero. We have a $101 donation from UH Spartan that says, and sorry about that brief picnic, folks, but we are back to AGDQ 2016, getting ready for the Super Mario World 96 exit race. And speaking of the SMW crew, before we picnicked, we did have a donation from an SMW crew member. So we have a $10 donation from Zero Maverick, who says, good luck to all the Super Mario World runners tonight. I'm super sad that I can't be there for this. P.S. Truman, don't let me down on this race. The punishment would be stealing your giant Pikachu, and my punishment would be trying to fit that thing out the window. Thanks, Zero. We have a $101 donation from UH Spartan that says, in honor of Todd, he would love to see this if he was still here. $101 because I had to outdo Area's parents. Go Area 51. We have a $20 donation from Royal Blue Wizard who says, giving a shout out to Mitch Flower Power on behalf of Ring and Viper, as she's the reason why I know Mitch's stream. Also, shout out to Trihax for rocking Brave Little Toaster. The Mario Maker races were incredible, and the Super Mario World is going to be awesome. Shout out. All right, we're going to cut to an interview now between Spike Vegeta and the Zero Exit runners.
You just run it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2016. This has been an incredibly powerful Mario block. Powerful, sure. It's power level. It's through the roof. And we are not done yet. We have still got 96 Exit and Yoshi's Island any percent coming up. But first, I want to kick it back over to our SMW Zero Exit or Credits Warp runners. First of all, guys, just raw emotions coming off of that.
It was fun. I am so glad that somebody warped to the credits. Yeah. Like, I think we're all just happy
we were all a little
that.
nervous there after the first two crashes.
Yeah,
first of all, okay, tell Seth, I'm going to kick it over to you. What happened?
So that's exactly why we have 4 people, because it's very easy to accidentally crash it.
Absolutely.
So here's what happened with me. Dotsarecool crashed it, and I don't think he knows why it crashed. Something was wrong. If we went back and look at the footage, maybe we could figure it out. When I heard that he was almost finishing, Dram said, "Hey, look at Dots." I was like, "Oh my God," because I was very close behind him. I was like, "Oh my God, I got to do this too." And I rushed, and my grasp on the controller was not firm enough. And when I heard he crashed it, my mind just freaked out, and my finger slipped off the down button. You have to press L down, select Y and B all at once. It's very awkward. And my finger slipped off, and that's it.
You're grabbing a second controller as quick as you can. So you're playing with your main controller, and then you press start and you try to grab it, and you're kind of fumbling with it. Guessing. So you got to deal with like 9 buttons or whatever on 2 different controllers.
The warp would have worked if I just taken a little bit more time and made sure my fingering was steady.
Would have worked.
The whole process, needless to say, looked very complicated. There's so many pieces to it. And one of the questions I got actually a couple times on social media about this was, how the heck do I learn this? Because I love, even if you don't want to learn a speed run, just learning party tricks and party favors are really, really cool to just throw out in front of people, not party favors. Learning meals, party tricks in front of people. Is there anywhere that people can go to just learn how to do this?
There's a full explanation of this route and the fastest route, the world record route. We used a different one on Dotsarecool's YouTube. That's this guy right here. Right. So that's Dots Are Cool. Dots Are Cool. I literally learned this 2 months ago by just watching his video. And
It's actually, it takes a little bit of practice, but it's not that hard to just learn at its basic.
Because you can memorizing the pixel placements. You can go as slow as you want for the most part. So
which is one of the reasons we consider it marathon safe for HDQ.
So tell me, Aaron, there's a certain amount when just everyone's doing it, you guys have all the mindset that, hopefully one of us gets it. When it gets down to you are the last person alive, effectively, what was that? Have you ever felt greater pressure at one of these events?
Well, when you have 3 of, like, the smartest people in Super Mario World yelling in your ear, like, that's right, that's correct. And then it's just like,
if you screw this up.
If I screw this up, then I'm the laughing stock of GDQ. But I pulled it off, unlike a couple people, but... Oh.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I'm not gonna lie. I was feeling pretty stressed out when I saw both of them crash.
Yeah,
I actually very nearly messed the whole thing up. I let the Koopas walking around at the end almost got out of control, and we just Dots actually helped me save it. So still
We
gonna
were
shout out my
all
boy Dots
over
back
here getting
here.
ready for the interval, just like clawing our teeth. When you two crashed, we're like, oh no, please don't.
That's why we did 4 though. Like,
Yeah.
it had to be a race. If it was just one person, they crashed. It had to be 4 people.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun to watch, guys. It was originally this interview was actually going to be before the zero exit race, but I know you guys said you want people's minds to be blown by this.
Yeah.
So it was cool that we
don't wanna
got
And I
Spoil
hope
it.
they were.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
they were blown by it.
That being said, that is the first of 2 SMW races going on. Next up, we have got 96 exit. Each of you get 1. We're going to start with the first place finisher of the race. Who are you taking? You each get 1 of them.
I'm gonna say Truman.
All right. Aaron?
I have to go with Kakusho.
All right. Let's go ahead. We'll go over to you for next.
Ex Paco.
Paco. Dots, who you got?
Go Kisto.
All right. I was going to say. Good choice. All right. Guys, thank you so much. You guys are a lot of fun. SMW community is awesome. Let's go ahead and kick it over one more time. We got more great prizes that you guys can donate for. Get on here, Sent.
Hey Spike, good to be out here.
Hey.
Wow, what a race. That's some Super Mario World, great game. Hey, if you guys are interested in learning Super Mario World, $5 from now until the end of Mario Block with Yoshi's Island
Show it
will
off,
put
Anna.
you into the drawing for a copy of Super Mario World and a bunch of really cool Mario figurines. Some power control to Mike while I grab more stuff.
All right, we're getting more. We got. Once again, big shout outs to all the people who donate all these amazing prizes. We have almost too many. No, we don't. Keep sending them.
We also have this wonderful Mario t-shirt, and it comes with this great Mario leather wallet.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
just got touched by Aaron.
Dude,
so-
I mean, seriously, that makes it worth it even more. Carl, one more time, please.
All right.
But wait, there's more.
Yo, this one gets touched by Carl.
And we also
And
have
Seth
this
will bathe in it later. All right.
Later.
wonderful Mario Maker shirt and pin set that unfortunately probably just won't show up on camera at this range. But hey, it's touched by Carl. It looks great,
by me
Super
too.
Mario Maker apparel. And yeah, that's what we have right now, but we have a ton of great prizes throughout the marathon, and if you're curious about them, you can always go to gamesdonequick.com, where you will find plenty of information on the prizes, the donation incentives, and the speedruns that we're going to be having during the marathon.
Sent, thank you very much. Thank you to all the SMW Zero Exit owners. I'm sure some of you guys have to get mic'd up. And guys, Mario Block's not over. 96 exits. Let's get all of them.